You're looking for a sleek, modern four-door sedan, something that stands out in the crowd. This is one of them. Stay right with us. Welcome to Car Coach Reports. I'm Lauren Fix, and today we are test driving the 2019 Volkswagen Arteon, a very sleek, modern four-door sedan. This is the largest Volkswagen they've ever made. Remember, they were about small cars. Now they're getting a little bigger for those U.S. roads, but it still has all that German flair and personality that you would want. Stay with us till the end, because we're going to give it a Car Coach Reports rating. Let's go for a drive. First off, in front of you is a steering wheel that I think is a bit large. I'm not sure why it feels so big, although it's flat bottom, which is great. And I'm really a big fan of flat bottom steering wheels because I think it's easier for people to get in and out of the vehicle. One of my first initial impressions when you get into a vehicle is the seating comfort, and the seats are really wide. So if you're a larger person, you might find these seats really comfortable. There is four-way lumbar, so you are getting the approval of lumbar. However, the adjustability is kind of limited. You've got heated seats, you get heated seats in the back on the higher trim levels, and I think that's important. Of course, you can get the massaging driver's seat, and you can get air-cooled seats on the front on the top trim level. Of course, it would make sense that would be the case. I'm a real big fan of the interior with the soft touch dash and the clock in the middle. It's not a fancy looking Paget one like you'd see in a Maserati. It's a nice, crisp, basic clock, but it gives you the information you need, which is the time. Of course, kids don't know how to read these watches. They know how to read digital. It drives me crazy. You've got the really nice, clean air vents all the way across. Again, very much Audi-esque, which I think they did a really great job with. It's a really nice, precise handling vehicle. They've done a really good job. The black screen, large, updated thank you, Volkswagen, for listening to all of your owners. A much more modern, clean, sleek design. Easy to use, including apps which you can add to it, which I think is really nice and makes it very contemporary. Now, I currently have it in an eco mode. It's okay, it's great if you're sitting in stop and go traffic. It makes for a nice quiet ride. You switch over to the comfort mode and it does have a really nice, comfortable ride. The roads here in New York State are really horrible, but I have to say, I purposely take it over rough roads to kind of see what the ride is like. And they've done a nice job dampening out the ride. Remember, American roads are a lot worse than the German roads that this vehicle was designed for, and they've done a great job in setting up the different modes. You can definitely tell a difference. Of course, everyone knows my favorite mode is sport mode. Kind of obvious, isn't it? That's sport mode. Not bad. It's got good get up and go, good torque, good horsepower, and a really nice balance. You're not going to buy a vehicle like this and be disappointed. As far as the brakes, they're really nice, good size brakes, good balance of performance and brakes, and the handling, especially in sport mode, is great. Let's take a look at the back seat. The back seat has a ton of leg, head, and shoulder room, just really a lot of space for three people. This is so much better than the CC. Not that the CC was bad, but this is that whole step higher. If you're thinking about buying the predecessor to the Arteon, it's called the CC. We have reviewed that from one of our other team members, so make sure to check that out as well. There'll be a link down below. Now, as far as the back seat overall, tons of space. They really did a great job. The center console folds down. There is two cup holders and a little area in the middle if you've got I don't know what the hell that's for. It makes no sense. What would be that teeny? When you pull down the center armrest, there are two cup holders and some other little thing that's in the center. It's very small. I don't know what you would put there. Maybe a candy bar or something. I am not really sure. A protein bar. But overall, the material is great. The legroom, headroom, and shoulder room are really impressive. So if you're thinking about getting a vehicle that comfortably seats 5, this is certainly one you want to try. The Volkswagen Arteon uses the traditional Volkswagen opening by using the logo to open the hatch. It's also the camera for the backup. Great way to hide it and protect that camera. Inside the trunk area is quite a bit of storage. The seats fold down. It's a 60-40 split, but in the center it folds down for skis. Really, really smartly designed. Plenty of storage room. You could easily put a couple sets of clubs in here, 4 pieces of luggage. Easily you can get all the things that you need to get in the back seat, especially if you're heading to the airport. And now it's time for the Car Coach Report rating. Performance, 7. Could be a little bit more. It is German, so you do have high expectations. Handling, 7. really good on American roads, not typical German tight performance handling. Safety, 7. You have to upgrade every single trim level to get the safety features that are pretty much standard on a lot of their competitors. Visibility, 9. Excellent visibility, big, long windshield, lots of glass, including through the roof, out the back. Really well done on visibility. Seating comfort, I gave it a 7. Although you can upgrade to the massaging driver's seat, there is 4-way lumbar, which is great, but they're just a little wide on the seating. Technology, I gave it a 6. Again, you have to upgrade to the higher trim levels in order to get some of those safety features. And at this price point, once you're in that $40,000 range, some of this stuff should be standard. Features, we gave it a 6. It was really well loaded, but we wish it had more compared to some of its competition. Design, I have to give it an 8 on design. It is a really beautiful, sleek, 4-door modern sedan, and it certainly meets what you'd expect when it comes to Volkswagen. Really good looking, well done. Quality, we gave it an 8. Really well done, built in Germany, and you can tell every single part and component was thought out. When it comes to value and you add in everything you get for your money compared to the competitors, plus everything you have to step up for in order to get those premium options, we gave it a 7, giving it a total number of 72. Really well done for a first-time vehicle out of Volkswagen and the largest one they've ever made. So major kudos to Volkswagen. We know they're going to steal a lot of customers from the competitors. Like I said, we've driven them all. They're listed over here. Comments and social media are down below, and we look forward to hearing your feedback, especially if you bought one or you're trading up into one. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.